His journey. Hope everybody's doing great. Of course, nobody's in here yet, but that's okay. I can, for people in the future. So I hope everybody's doing great. Been working on market stuff all day. Went and got set up, so don't have to worry about that. And don't have to be there tomorrow until it starts at 4, but so need to be there before that, of course. So I'll just kind of chill, wait on everyone to pop in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm working on another cowl. Why not? I need to get some more made for the upcoming season, so that's what I'm working on right now. So I guess I'll, like I said, just chill and wait on everyone. Because I'm actually going to show, I got my gnome nativity done. So I was actually going to show that this evening. I did go ahead. Oh, hello, Lenora. How are you? I did go ahead and I found my planks. I was scared to death that I had donated them because I had just went through my craft stuff again and had decided to donate a few things. And I was like, oh, I hope I did not do that. So I didn't. I found them, but I only had the thin planks. I just had these. So I did go ahead and put my shovel gnome on here. If I have time, I'd like to maybe crochet just like some little flowers to lay out here in front of him. But we'll see what time I get off of here. I have time tomorrow. I could do it. Hello, hello. And then I did put my rake one. I did put him on too. So thought about doing the same, possibly with some flowers or something. And then my mushroom gnome, he's fine the way he is. Went ahead and put him on a little plank. If I'm able to find some more of these planks, I would like to go on and like stain these a little bit because, I mean, I like these planks for this. I mean, they work great, you know. But if I'm going to continue to use them, if I can even find them, because every now and then they will have these, but yes, and that's what I'm thinking too. And I have plenty of scrap. So I'm thinking of just putting like some little flowers around the bottom on both of those. So my mushroom gnome, he'll be fine, I think. But because I even had envisioned, you know, like a potted plant thing or whatever somehow, but no, I'm not. That's overachieving, and I don't have time for that. But I did get my nativity done, and I can always show this again later too. So I got nativity done, and I think they turned out pretty good. Joseph, he has a honker, doesn't he? But I thought they turned out really good. I think baby Jesus is just the cutest. Yeah. So, I don't know if I can get him to. So, yeah, I think they turned out good for my first attempt. So, make a bridge for the gnome. I think Dollar Tree may have them now. They just don't have the live edge wood. Yeah. And I used to get even those little pieces and stuff that they would have, like the stumps and stuff that I would use. I hoarded up on them, and I do have some left, and I've kept them. So make a bridge for the gnome. That's a good idea, but I'm not gonna have time. Appreciate the idea and the feedback, and I will consider that for future. I'll put it that way. So, but I don't have time to do it now, but that is a good idea. So I'll put Jesus and Mary over here. I really wanted to get another one done. I wanted to have two. I wanted to have a colorful one like that, and then I wanted to have, like using my scraps and stuff. And then I wanted to do one that was just all neutral, because I mean, I did the baby Jesus all neutral, of course, but I wanted to do a Joseph and Mary too, neutral, which I'm still going to do. I'm not going to get it done for this show. So, but I thought, I mean, turned out pretty good. I am not going to go ahead and do my pencil gnome. I'm not going to put him on a plate because he sits really good. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to leave him the way he is, I think. And again, he is a bigger one. He wasn't supposed to be this big, but it was whenever I was first working with the Posh, and I was like, I'm just going to make a big version of this because surely there'll be a teacher, somebody, or a student that was going to be going to teaching or whatever, and I thought that'd be fun. Jupiter Beauty. Oh, okay, yeah, I would have to read that out loud that time, wouldn't I? I usually don't, but that time I had to, right? Oh boy. Thank you. Hello, Daisy. So there's my few updates on that. My setup is interesting. I had to pivot. I had to pivot real good, real big time, and just to set up a little bit different, which is fine. So my normal setup isn't the way I normally set up, but you know what? We're making it work, and I don't know. It may work even better doing it this way. I don't know. I didn't know my place as a blind man. Oh, my cracky. Anyway, so, yeah, because I did take a lot more. I did take a lot more for this particular market, just because. Phew, phew, oh, excuse me. Because it is a Christmas in July market, so show whatever. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There's some stuff that I just kept back extra that I'm definitely going to keep. I did keep there. Well, we kept in the truck, I guess. So I do have plenty of stuff, that's for sure. Now, my Christmas stuff, I didn't take any of my Christmas stuff. I didn't go ahead and take the tree. There's no way I'm going to have room for it. So I just decided, I mean, it's a good thing that I just decided not to go ahead and take the Christmas tree because I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. There's no way. So it's staying here, but I think I am going to grab some of my ornaments to go ahead and take, just because it is a Christmas in July. So I think I will have somewhere that I can kind of put a few of them. I'm just going to take like my angel ones, some of the Christmas trees, and then some of the snowman, maybe. Unless future me wakes up and decides that I'm not going to do that. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm getting the hiccups. So with this market, there's not really any room between the tables. that much. So I'm against the wall though. So the way I'm going to be able to set it up, I think everybody's going to be able to still see and everything, all my stuff. So, um, yeah, we'll see how that goes. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. The next issue we're having is that we came home to messages on Facebook that there is some kind of an algae problem with the water. Not here, but in the county that we're going to be in, it extends out to where we're going to be tomorrow. And they're saying no use at all with water. None. Like no showers. You can't boil the water. Nothing. You cannot use it at all. So that should be interesting with 40 some vendors and food trucks. I don't know how they're going to fare. So if everyone could say a prayer for that, that it gets remedied, and I don't know how you really remedy that real fast. So, and they also don't know how long it's been going on. So that's interesting. So I've been checking my phone to make sure that the coordinator isn't canceling, which I mean all my stuff is there. Hey Brenda, how are you? Um, so we'll see. Um, Nothing was said whenever we were there, but of course I don't know if they knew about it or not. I don't know what time they came out with all of this. So, I bathroom wise and stuff, I don't know how that's gonna work. Don't know how it's gonna work. I mean, um, Whitney's going with me, but I mean the town that we're in is like in the middle of nowhere, and you can't just run up to the gas station or walk across the street to some place or whatever. I mean, there's nothing there. So, but I mean, this is an annual event that I think does pretty good, that has a lot of traffic. It's in the middle of nowhere, but there's a lot of other places like right there. So, um, hey Susan, we're just chatting and talking about market, and like I said in my description, just chatting about market and showing my gnomes and working on a cowl, and I'm just chatting right now. So that's what we're doing so far. I hope you're having a good night. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I don't know. I had it in my head. I had it in my head earlier that something was going to happen. I did for like the last probably good 24 to 48 hours. There's been a hum in the back of my head, like there's something. And I didn't know if it was something that I should cancel, that I should pull out of it, or if it was something that was going to happen. So, um, I get this must have been it. I don't know. But so far we're a go. So far it's all a go. So I guess we'll just continue to pivot, make the most of it. Okay. So everyone out there, feel free to join in the live if you're working on anything. Let us know what you're working on. If you're a crafter of any kind, crochet, knitting, whatever. There's some people that don't do anything. They don't craft at all. They just come in and hang out and chat. So you're welcome to do that too. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on here really tonight. So um, I don't want to stay up too late, but I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you? Well, I'll take it as a compliment, Billion. However, yes, I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, Yes, Billion, and I do. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're doing well and having a great night. Thank you, Sears. Hope you have a great night as well. Thank you, Billion. I appreciate that. My message to the world. That's not, right now. That's not a question to ask me. Just because I would start talking and babbling and whatever, and I don't have the energy for that tonight. The one thing I can say is just kindness. That's kindness. Be kind. Be kind. Oh, I appreciate that, Billion. Oh, well. Robert Reed is having some trouble, so I guess we'll help him with that. Hello. Um, I'm just going to say construction again. How are you tonight, construction? Have I taught children to crochet? And I tried to teach my sons how to crochet, but they weren't digging it, so. And my nieces, so whenever they were younger, but they've done a little bit, but not a lot. I'm really the only crocheter in my family. I am the only crocheter in my family, so. Nobody else really. I mean, my mom used to, but she's not picked it back up or done anything with it for a long time. She actually gave me her projects to finish for her because she didn't want to do it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Hello, Jim. How are you? Hello, Hoya. How are you? Moms are great at building nurseries through their unfinished projects. Yeah, there's some truth to that. Hello, Rugged Trails. I am doing great, Hoya. Tired, but great. We got all set up for my market today, so we got home, I don't know. We got done around 6, I think. We started at 4, got done at 6. Got home about 6:45, so we've been home for a little while. Oh, Rugged, feel free if you wish. I mean, I appreciate it. So we just ask that everybody is kind and respectful. Anyone can join, just as long as you're kind and respectful. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, and my phone's gonna die. Never don't have anything all charged up tonight because I've been all over the place. What? Well, they are, as far as I know. Everything's connected. Don't know why it's freaking out on me now. Thank you for the hearts. The girl from the UK. What about the girl from the UK? Oh, good morning. I think I'm just going to start calling you Alan because Allan is Alan here in America. So I think I'm just going to start calling you Alan if you don't care. I hate not calling you by name. I'm sure it's bright and early for you again, too. Oh my. Okay, this is yarn that I wound, and I don't know what I did, but it's kind of a mess in the middle. Boy, I do not know what I did to this, but I don't remember doing anything to it. I thought it wound just fine. I'm helping my daughter with her hair, but I'm here. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Lenora. I figured you were busy doing stuff. Well, good evening, Lynn. Thanks for joining us. You woke up before your alarm at 4:45? Oh my goodness. Hoya, are you still here? Okay, I think I found the end of wherever that twisty stuff was. Oh, but now I've got another. Oh, how? There we go. Okay. tie this back up. Welcome back. Are you getting booted? Having Wi-Fi trouble? I am working on a boho style fringe cowl. Lynn, just something to kind of work on tonight. I'm not going to be on here real long tonight, I don't think. And I was showing my gnomes that I got done, that I got finished up on with them. So, because I have a market that I went and set up for today, and don't have to be back to it until tomorrow evening. And then we'll have it on Saturday from 9 until 3. But I can go as early as noon if I need to finish setting anything up or doing any last minute things, which we probably will leave here like around 1. I don't know. Because it takes us about 45 minutes to get there. So we may, so then I'll have a little bit of extra time to kind of move some things around. Especially if I do decide to go ahead and take some of my Christmas ornament stuff. Because some people were setting Christmas, more Christmas out than anything, and then some were just kind of the regular stuff and had maybe a few things, if any. So I think it's really whatever you want to do with it. Well, I'm located in the Midwest. That's all I give out. I don't say where I'm at, just in the Midwest. East Coast, yeah. Yep, we have family East Coast as well. Your friend was just on here. I asked him if they were still here, but they must have already left. Your friend was on here a little bit ago. They must have already left. I asked him if they were still here, but
Probably playing either games or doing something.
you can have it. We already ate, so.
I'm gonna put my buy off of.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm working on sea turtles and a bunch of different gnomes. Oh, cool, Lynn. Were you here whenever I showed my gnomes? I can show my gnomes again if you're a gnome lover. I thought about making some sea turtles for this market, but I never did. I have made the little turtles, but I've not ever made the sea turtles. I've not ever. No particular reason. I think they're cute as can be, you know. But I just had other things, I guess, that I wanted to make. And they were on my list, but never got to it yet. Not saying I won't ever do it. But... Okay, I can show them again. I wanted to get my nativity done for this market, and I did get it done. I found my planks because I was freaking out because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'll show my nativity. Try to kind of see that, get my other yarn out of the way. But yeah, I got my nativity done with my little baby Jesus. So we'll have it. And then my garden gnomes. Well, thank you. Oh, his little shovel. His little shovel wants to kind of move every now and then, but. And then I have the rake that I got finished. And then I have my little mushroom gnome. I think he's adorable. Thank you, Lynn. The mushroom one? Yeah, the mushroom one's pretty cute. He's kind of different, but I love him. He is really cute. Really, really cute. And then I do have my pencil one, but I was just gonna keep him the way he is. I'm not gonna put him on anything. He sets pretty good, so I'm gonna keep him the way he is. He doesn't need a plank or anything, so. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, 11. Oh, I'm gonna get to yawning. I'm not even that tired. I mean, I am and I'm not. It's kind of a different, you know? I use the weights at Dollar Tree in the bottom of mine to weight them down. Yes, I have not done them in any of these gnomes, but I use them in my chickens, in my big overstuffed chickens. Yes, mm-hmm. Yep. And I've even gotten the bigger, like, glass bead, like bead rock things or whatever. They had them back at whenever Joann's. They had a big bag of them whenever I went in during one of my visits, whenever they were closing. And so I got a really good deal on a big bag of those that don't take very many to put in there to weigh them down. Um, and then I did get some from Dollar Tree too, of the different ones. So that yes, they do help. They work really good. But I've not ever used the balloon weights. I've not ever used those. But I know what you're talking about. I do have a chinchilla. I'm in the process of making one to be shipped. He's a big chinchilla. I'm doing a fluffy tail. I just have his arms and legs to do yet. Yep. I'm actually going to be shipping him probably next week, I think is when it's due to be shipped. So is it that one? I think that one's going overseas. If I'm remembering right, if I remember right, it's going overseas. And the timing worked out really good on that because of my market and everything. I've got him all the way done except for just doing his little fluffy tail and putting his arms on. And that won't take me any time to do it. But, so yeah. Do I have a cactus? No. Never done any of the cactus. Excuse me. I see them and they're really cute. And I think I have some pinned, for like keychains and stuff. But no, I don't have any cactus. I just happen to have this here because it's not going with me to my market. All my other stuff, except for my gnomes that I have out to finish tonight to take tomorrow, are all at my market. So, you should do a croissant. Interesting. Don't know that I'll do a croissant, but that would be interesting. I'm sure someone has done it. Thank you. Oh, I figured you probably had Lenora. I think you've crocheted everything food. I guess I can write that on my list, and that could be another one of my challenges. I need to start on the challenge you gave me, Lenora, and then I guess finding a croissant. that can be something that I work on here every now, is working on your little challenge you gave me. Oh. It's not a challenge. Make a triangle, roll it up, and then boom, croissant. Well, hey, easy enough. Crochet for market next year. Which, yeah, that would be true. Just doing the triangle and, and doing it, in a color to, I guess if you wanted to make it look like a true, croissant. But no, your other that you sent me, that is a true challenge. That one is a true challenge. It's going to be a fun one. And I am looking forward to it, honestly. Good night, folks. It's 11 o'clock. I have to go to bed. Well, thank you, Lynn, for joining us. And feel free to subscribe if you'd like to join our family and come back anytime. You have a good night. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I am working on a cowl tonight. It's basically, well, it's basically the same cowl that I was working on the other evening. But it's just different colors. And I have different fabric, different assorted fabric to, and a lacy ribbon type ribbon to work to do the fringe with. Oh shoot, I don't know if I did that right on that one. 5, 6, 7. Nope, I did not. 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get it right, John. Get it right. There we go. Um, I do, but it's not here. I am working on a boho cowl. I've got that much done so far. It depends on what you're making. I finished a top earlier today. I was going to show that too. Yeah, it just, for how long it takes to crochet, it just depends on what you're working on. If you're working on a blanket, it could take you a month. It could take you 2 months. It could take you forever. The chinchilla, that was pretty quick. I probably about, I don't know, maybe a little over an hour, maybe. Hour and a half-ish, maybe. I don't know. By the time I get it all done, it's probably going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours. A sail reptile fair September. Yeah, it didn't take very long. It's made out of the blanket yarn. And I made it a little bit bigger. I didn't make it out of like the chenille velvet or whatever, which you can, but they wanted the blanket yarn. So that's what I did. So it worked up really fast. But I did this top today. It's kind of, I haven't steamed it yet. So it needs to be steamed so the stitches can kind of release and stuff. And the arms, I did kind of the arms and stuff. I tried it on and it covers really well. So it's like a large extra, well, it's more like probably more of an extra large. And then did the bottom, yeah, and I don't have even all my ends in yet or anything. But I thought it was super cute for something different. Now, I'm probably, if I do it again, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. But because I do want to make one for me, and I am going to have to go about 1 row smaller because it's almost to a 2X size. But right in here, I think even before I finish it out, I am going to have to do something with right up in here. I don't like the way, whenever I put it on, the way it laid on me, even like up in here. I'm going to have to kind of tack it down or do something. But I would like to do like a black and white one, like an all different color variegated kind of tie-dye looking one. I would like to do a cotton one. My next one, I would like to do a cotton. Just to see how it does, because the cotton may actually do better and lay better. And I think that's going to be fine, but I'm just going to I have to steam it. I just need to steam it so it releases some of the stitches a little better and lays a little better. And I will have to try to find that pattern since I showed it. So I can, it's not a pattern. I take that back. I didn't get a pattern. I was going to try to find the inspiration picture that I found. And I think I saved it. And there's all different ones on here that I ended up pinning to get like different examples of coloring and stuff like that. Okay. It may have just been something, it said something about Instagram, so it must be somebody off of Instagram maybe that posted on Pinterest. Yes. It was something posted from Instagram. Because I didn't go into the actual site or anything since there was no pattern. I was just going off the picture. And it looks like there is a video. I didn't make it exactly like this pattern that she's showing. She ended up doing kind of a wide back in the back. I did not do that. It's the same on the front as it is. It's same in the back as it is the front. but it's not showing a pattern again. It was put up in February of this year. Um, don't know how to pronounce it really because it's foreign. Adelie Crochet Juliana. But again, it was something from Instagram that was posted to Facebook. Now, there's one that I really would like to make too. I mean, similar. Not exactly, but similar. I wouldn't necessarily use these colors, but that is really pretty. I would love to make one of those. So that might be my next one that I make in cotton and just do something similar to that. Not do it exactly, but do something similar. And then there was this one too I found that was really pretty. And these are all on Pinterest. And they are so pretty. So yeah, just finding inspiration, not necessarily having a pattern. You don't always have to have a pattern. Yes, black and white. Yes, I agree. I know, Lenora, aren't they? Yeah. So those are two that I would love to do. Because you could do it all season even. I mean, because those you could wear like a jean jacket with if you're a jean jacket wearer, or wear some kind of, I mean, kind of like a long sleeve or three-quarter sleeve maybe underneath of some kind. Or there's some people though that don't care. I mean, they'll wear sleeveless in winter time too. For some of us that get hot all the time, it seems like that's I used to freeze all the time, and now I'm like, no, not so much. Not so much. So yeah, those are two tops that I wouldn't mind giving a try on too. Putting my spin on them. And yeah, I don't even have my mannequins here. I took them over. I actually took my tabletop mannequin and then my other mannequin that I usually have back here over. So I won't be able to put this on my mannequin to show. 3, 4. Someone was kind enough to text me before 7:30 this morning, and let me tell you, it's been a day. Just had another phone call. Oh no. Yeah, those are always nice, right? One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm confused on that. Is there 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Yes. I'm gonna have a sick kid for icing on the cake. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Whitney's walking around hoarse as can be. I asked him if he is getting a cold. I don't know. Then he seems like he's not as hoarse, and then he goes back to being hoarse again. And so, but it could be allergies too. Who knows? We all need a vacation. We all need a vacation. Vacation from everything. Nice to crochet before breakfast and speak with. Oh, yes. It's always nice to see you every day. And I mean, what a great way to start your day, crocheting. I just appreciate that you take time, that you actually, enjoy your morning with us, even though it's the beginning of your day and the end of ours. And are you still working on your corner to corner, or are you working on something else? Good. I am almost done with my corner to corner one. I'm taking a break on it. I have it in my basket in there on my coffee table, actually, in my basket. I don't know. I actually may get it done in time to include it in the market this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I want to incorporate some of that purple that I found that had more purple in it whenever I was going through it the other evening and caking some of that up. And oh, here we go again. I do not know what I did. And this wasn't one of my first that I caked up, so I don't have a clue. Something evidently happened and I didn't catch it as it was happening or something. Yep, corner to corner scarf. Yep. Yeah, and I'm liking the colors and everything so far that I've chosen to put in my corner to corner, that wool one. It's turning out really pretty. I'm really liking it. I am gonna, I think, make it long enough that I can fold it in half and make it long enough to where you can like wrap it around and stuff it through the end, like a loop. So, yarn's name Luna? Oh, wow. clanking everybody's eardrums out. Okay. Yeah, this is what it's doing. I don't know what I did. I mean, because it was pulling just fine, and then all of a sudden, so I don't know what I did. And this wasn't like one of the first ones that I ever, there's no telling what I did. All of my other ones have been just fine. Oh my gosh, am I going to have to end up cutting this too? Yeah, it's like knotted. Next two corner scarf in yarn's name Holly. Oh wow. Cool. Good names. Okay, I'm just pulling this all the way out. I don't know. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I did. I have no clue what I did. I know I'm gonna have to clip it though, because that knot is beyond getting out. Rest. Okay, take that out of there, wrap this. Okay. We are back in business. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. It just feels like I've been going and going and time has been flying, but it's just because I've had so much to do in a day that I get up early and have still been getting up early, and it just seems like my day is gone, because I have, everything in my head that I have planned to do, and then thank goodness I do get it done. That's good, but it just flies. So, like I said, after this market, once this is over, taking a break from marketing, from doing the market thing, and concentrating on some other things, that definitely getting my crochet room all the way completed. It's so close to being there. And what else? Preparing for Christmas, later. I mean, I'm taking the rest of July off. I'm not gonna really, I mean, I'll work on some stuff, but I'm not gonna like be busting it out, like nuts. I mean, I'll be doing stuff on here still and everything. Still be here doing the thing, doing the stuff. So And I'm really hoping to take some kind of vacation, but I don't know that we will, other than going to see the grandkids, which we are planning to go after the market, either leaving Sunday or Monday and going up and spending some time. And it's much needed right now. So, and I'll be able to do lives. I'm live up there if I want to. So, hey Patty, how are you? It'll just be of an evening after everybody's went to bed, so I can have my time with the kiddos. So, crochet. This does not seem right. 1, 2. Okay, it's right, but and I'm using the right crochet hook, but to me it's not. Something seems off. I am working on a cowl right now. Working on a cowl. Cowl. I feel like I'm saying cow every time I try to say it. Oh. Just got done trying to unknot my cake that I just wound up the other night. Don't know what the heck I did there, but we're back in business. But oh, gee, minutely. have 2 more rows after this row, and then I can start putting the fabric fringe on. Testing diamond painting. So I have some kits for the diamond painting, but I haven't done it yet. Started second cake of sock yarn on your bedspread. Oh wow, Patty, awesome. I'm sorry to hear that, Casey. I will certainly be praying for you and family. Um, and I'm sitting here thinking thoughts, and it's like it's really hard because I'm not in your shoes, and I don't have words. Because it's a tough one. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate it. this weekend going? Feed animals. Hey, Caitlin, how are you? You been busy? Hopefully with all things good. Doing good, Caitlin. Thank you. Glad you're doing well. You finished a bag for an order today. Awesome. Yeah, I always love that whenever I try to correct it, and then I just have to keep correcting and keep correcting because my fingers don't want to, or the phone won. I don't know. Autocorrect half the time gets me. It's like I wish there was a way to turn that off, you know? And what I like is how they want to correct it and make it the wrong word, but then you go back to correct it and they have the right word right there. So what I don't know. It drives me crazy. I am working on a boho fringe cowl. I'm on the last row. So it's upside down, but I did three different shades of kind of like a linen and kind of a taupey color and a cream color, kind of. Actually, I need to go back to the other one. Thank you. Oh gosh. I know, and I don't know what it is with yours, Caitlin. I don't know why they keep disappearing. I have no clue. I mean, because it's like it'll stay up for a little bit and then they just disappear. Yours are the only ones, yours is the only one that does that. All the others, it has pretty well stopped doing it to all the others. Every now and then I'll have a random, but even now I don't even have the randoms anymore. Because I mean, it's showing your messages, but it just wants they want to disappear after a while. I don't get it. I think there's something in YouTube settings that you have to change. I remember seeing an option for it, but I don't remember where. For me or for her? Gotcha. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, since you said that, I think I ran across something. I think I know what you're talking about, Lenora, but I don't remember where it was at either. But it seems like there was something whenever I was skimming over things and all my researching and whatever with all the crap going on with mine. And hello, Marva. I'm doing great. Welcome to the live. Hope you're having a great day. I think I remember saying something too. No, no grandbaby that I know of. Not that I know of. We're supposed to be going up there this Sunday, Monday, so sometime in there, it's Sunday or Monday one. I don't know for sure which yet. Just depends on how things go, but I'll have to just kind of, because I haven't said anything to them, so I'll just have to kind of be like, are you thinking about any more? Well, I haven't been wrong yet, but like I said, it's always people I know. Well, again, you never know, CJ. You never know. I am working on a boho cowl. It's basically like the one that the yellow one, the sunflower colored one that I did the other day. And this one I did not make as long, but it's still, with it not being as long, there's still, I don't know. I think it's because I used two different kind of thicknesses of yarn, because the other, well, no, probably, yeah. There's two that are a little bit thinner and one's a little bit thicker, but they're still both all three considered 4 weight. Um, so that might be why too. But I don't care, because this one is kind of the same size as what kind of the preteen size was too. So and I'm okay with that. Thank you, CJ. So what have you been up to? Still crazy, crazy summer? I'm just tying my ends. That's all I'm doing. That's why I have it down here on my lap. Okay. Baseball and softball. Summer practice getting ready for fall season, right? Yep, gotta love it. curvy one. I don't want the curvy one. Oh gosh. They got a lot to say. They got a lot to say. And a short time to say it, maybe. I don't know. Gotta love the passionate people in our lives that just got a lot to say. Oh gosh. Keep yawning. Okay. I need to go around that one more time. Something's telling me to make another one more loopy-loo. Oh, come on. I was like, okay, my thumbnail is, okay, my fingernails naturally, right now, are the longest they've ever been naturally. But I used to have honking long nails. I mean, whenever I put my nails on, whenever I had my acrylics on all the time, they were ridiculous long. And here I am sitting here about to pee my pants in my head. This little bitty thumbnail getting in the way. My thumbnail used to be like way out there. I was like, seriously? That thumbnail ain't getting in the way. Sunny throws faster, more accurate, and further than the junior high kids, and we just took him off rest for Tommy John's symptoms, so we will see tomorrow at practice how he feels. It's bad at 9. Yeah. Well. Just got to be mindful of it. Because that's what some of these kids do. They throw themselves to death and then, you know. And they think that, oh, nothing's going to happen and they're not going to have an injury and not throw their arm out before they turn, old enough to be high school. And there's, they've already thrown themselves out, It happens, unfortunately. So. He can practice and throw, just not throw, try to throw like he's, a 35-year-old man or whatever age, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they're 9, and they're not grown men, but they see all these other older people, even the high school kids and whatever doing their thing, and they think, oh, I can do that, which, yeah, okay, yeah, you can, but you're 9 and you have a 9-year-old arm that's still growing, and you're going to injure it and throw it out before you even give yourself the opportunity to do that, But it's hard to tell a 9-year-old that. I mean, you can tell them, but been there, done that. I'm speaking from experience with trying to talk to mine. He pushes himself too hard, can't figure out how to harness him without interfering with his talent. No MLB in his future, but it would crush him if he couldn't play high school ball. Well, yeah, I had a kid that both of my kids were passionate about their sports. They put their all into it. Um, Seth was definitely more the one that had the passion for the baseball. And that's exactly what happened to him, though. He just was getting injured left and right, and I've shared that story already. And, he pulled himself out. So, but sometimes, I know they have heart and they have drive and they have talent, but their safety is much more important. And yeah, they're mad at you for a minute and whatever. But if it's going to save their health later and no injuries and no, yeah, arthritis and all that kind of stuff, yeah, we're all prone to it. But why get in that shape before it's time? Even, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's crazy. But the kids, they put a lot of it on themselves, and it's hard to rein them in sometimes. And I totally understand. But it is heartbreaking whenever they do then get injured and you can't do anything about it. And you just have to watch them go through it and learn from it. We put him in throw counts. How old are you? Well, and anymore, like for games and stuff, they're held to a number. I don't know what it is, I guess, in your area, but it got to be where they could only pitch a certain amount. And I don't know the rules for everywhere, if it's all the same school wise and stuff like that everywhere. I don't know. But I know that they started doing that back even whenever my kids were younger. They could only throw so much. And broken elbows and shoulders make fighting folks hard. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm old enough. I don't give out my age, so that's irrelevant. So, yeah, old enough. That's all I say. And it is. It's so hard being a parent and you want them to do their thing and all the things, but oh boy, because we are the parent, and we've lifed a little more than they have at this point. And at 9, they think they're 35 already. He's going to end up a cop like daddy. Hey, that is a goal. That is a goal, you know. So he's going to have to keep those arms and legs and hands and everything in check. And like you said, for fighting the bad guys, it's going to be kind of hard to. Hello, Alicia, however I. He told me I couldn't have any love in front of his friends for the first time the other day. I'm tired of this getting too big crap. Oh, I know. I know. But you know you're seasoned, so you know that after a while that kind of goes back, it kind of comes around again. But it's still hard, whenever you have your littles and stuff and you still have to go through it and. It crushes a mama's heart, right? Because we're supposed to be their first loves and, their first, the first people that they come to for things and all the kinds of stuff. And then, as they get older, that, we have to let them go. Have to let them go. Around 29 of my stupid. Oh, gosh. You're going to be having dreams about the bouquet blanket. Bad choice of pattern, just boring. Oh, only 73 more to go. Well, hey, you're trekking right along. Oh, I'm not gonna do one. I'll let you do it, and you can just continue to let me know how boring it is, and I don't know why it's so trendy. Maybe it is because of that it's just, I don't know. It better be cute or I'm starting our next burn pile with it. Oh my gosh. I do like the mindless knitting of it. No counting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. If it's kind of more of a mindless, that's probably why it's more trending, maybe, or something, is because of that. That's not old. Well, Sunny is still up and we have to mow fields for practice tomorrow, but I wanted to say love you to you lovely ladies. Good night. Well, love to you too, CJ. Just, just try to keep Sunny centered. Keep him centered. And you have fun. Stay safe. And we will see you again later. Thanks for popping in. I will be. Oh, geez. I don't know when I'm going to be live for sure this weekend because I will be at market tomorrow evening until 8. and I won't get home until it'll probably be after 9. Um, so if I go live tomorrow, it may be during the day if I do for a little bit. It just depends. So just watch out for me, I guess. No guarantees. Renora, thank you for being so amazing. Thought about the patio full of knitting all night, right? That was pretty amazing. pretty freaky. Not so freaky, but just, it's like, oh boy. I showed it to Whitney. I was like, you think that I'm bad with the little I have? Look at that. And he was like, that's all yarn? I was like, yeah, it is. And it's not even all of it. He just kind of shrugged his shoulders. Okay, I've got all my ends sewn in, I think. Yeah, I do. Where did that one come from? Oh, that's just a tied end. Okay. Well, I'm going to use some of this ribbon from Dollar Tree. It was kind of like it is the same ribbon that I was using the other night. And I may just keep it that length. I don't know, maybe I don't know. That's on my, okay. Might make it a little bit shorter. Oh goodness. And then I have some of this that I had left over. Whoa, yikes. You're going on a crochet ban? Is that what you're saying? You're not going to crochet? Bandana. Okay, I see Okay, I see now. I gotcha. Yeah, I have crocheted some of the bandanas. I have not had any luck selling any of them. I have not had any luck with any of them. Um, People haven't even looked at them. So, because I've had, different colors and stuff of them, but I've not tried doing different colors. I guess maybe I should try just to see. But I haven't. And it's just funny how some places, like you see these people, online, oh, selling them left and right. They can't keep them in stock. Where? Like, but, it's like how many bandanas can you buy? But so yeah, that's not something that I bought, that I've made a lot of. So, well, enjoy your breakfast. Are you having anything yummy? Anything good? Oh goodness. Oh, I don't know if I stuck down further or what. Crisp bread, nothing on it. Okay, I got those. And again, this was just, I think it was a half a yard from Hobby Lobby that they had on their, clearance stuff or whatever it is, markdown stuff. And I think this I got thrifting. I'm pretty sure it was part of that I got thrifting. Excuse me. One, two, three, four, five, six. No, we got right at 7. We have just a little tiny bit there left. Okay, so I've cut some of the lace. I've got some of the brown checker kind of gingham type. And then okay. Okay. Oh, no, I wanted to go the other way. The way. Take one of the fabric ones. The green ones. The brown one. Just fold it in half. Loop it through. Where do I buy my yarn? A lot of it is from what I have right now is what I got from Joann's for my haul. I had two different like bigger hauls that I did, and then the only place that I have to go for a store is that I have Hobby Lobby. That's what I have. So, and I have shopped Whatnot for cotton to see if I can get some good deals on cottons, but I haven't ordered online for quite a while. Joanne's going out of business. Yeah, already done did that. So yeah, back whenever they were closing up shop and every, had all the really good deals, I stocked up on quite a bit. So I'm really pretty well set right now. And with Lenora on here had gifted me some, and so I'm pretty set even on my cotton right now. I think I'm going to be okay for a little bit on that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be pretty close to being exact. I think I am. I have only these two that are extra. So there's fabric strips. And sometimes I do go on and add yarn too. And I think I will add some of the yarn. No, actually I had two of these extra. Excuse me. I love the end you're making. Can you show the results so far? Yeah, that's, yeah. There. So far. That's the strips that I have, and so yeah. Now I'm just cutting some yarn to kind of put in between two. Just some yarn pieces. Thank you. I think I have a fly dying on my yarn. I picked it up and everything, and it's just sitting there. It's like, I think it's dying. You've made it to round 12. Yay! That's what I came into. I am laughing so. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about, but yes, the fly, yes. Seriously, it was just sitting right there, just sitting. And it's like, what are you dying on my yard or something? I mean, I don't know. Puking on it? I don't know. It's like, oh boy. I mean, yeah, I moved it around, everything, and then whenever I went to pick it up, then I was like, oh, now you're gonna fly away. Okay. Sometimes the big ones just let you pick them up, like, yuck, fly away. Right? I was like, no, I wasn't really wanting to do that. I was trying to shoo him off, and it was like, okay, he ain't going nowhere. What's going on? Okay, I need to make a few more. Hello? Welcome to the live. One more. That should be it. From Argentina, well, welcome. I don't know what kind of, I don't know what that sound was coming out of Luna, but I think she's dreaming. Okay. Okay, I added yarn fringe now to it. And they're just gonna all random links. And honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it that way. Get some of the fringes off. The next one I'm going to do is blue, the shades of blue. I got a really pretty variegated blue that I want to use with some other blue yarns that I have. If anything, to use them for fringe too. I just read CJ's comment about the yarn. I don't know if you would call that amazing or a bad influence. Well, you know, to be honest, I'm a beginner and well, if you're talking about Crochet Ace, we all got to start somewhere, and I doubt that you're that bad at it. You just have to keep practicing. Okay, so I can't put it on my mannequin because I don't have it here. But this is the cowl. I'm going to try to put it on my arm. I don't know. I have a paper towel holder over here that I guess I could try to put it on, but yeah, I mean, somewhat, kind of, you know. I don't know how, I mean, I can't really do it on my arm. I guess I can try to put it on my head. I can try putting it on me. You can tuck it in and have it kind of away. Kind of have it fanned out if you want it. Out onto your shoulders, or you can gather it in and have it like that. You can fold it over like this even. And have it more like a scarf thing. You can wear it however you want. So there's the neutral one. It is, and like I said, it's a little bit smaller than the other one, but really it fit on me pretty good. So it could go either way. It could go for a younger person or older person. So I'll be taking that with me tomorrow. And then I can start on my blue one just for to have something to work on. Take that with me just to work on tomorrow while we're there. Maybe. No longer than what we're going to be there tomorrow. If you didn't suck as a beginner, then it wouldn't be learning. That's true. That is true, Lenora. We all got to start somewhere. Well, sorry. I only speak English, but good luck. Work it. Well, thank you, Alan. Thank you very much. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see how things go. I hope the water situation gets better. Oh, my hair is just a flying. Hope the water situation gets cleared up, and then we don't have to worry about all of that. So, because right now with I don't know how that's gonna work, but because we're gonna have to have bathroom and stuff. So I cannot pronounce your name. So I'm just saying Alan. Oh gosh. Don't know how to I have no clue how to pronounce your name. Because what I want to say is scrawling, but I don't know if that's right or not. So Rimnestad? I don't know. I am not good at pronunciation on anything. So it is scrawling. Okay. I figured it out. I was scared to death to even try because I was like, okay, I keep wanting to say that, but then it's like, I just don't know. So I will take note and remember that. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Well, like I said, I'll have this so I can take that tomorrow along with my gnomes that I finished up. Take my blue to work on, or I might work on it even tomorrow afternoon and see where we get with it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And really, there's not right now. So I think honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and head off of here. Oh my gosh, I have quite a few on here. Because I really don't have anything else that I'm working on right now, so it's just nice that I don't have to, Yeah, I'm fading. I'm fading. It's not like I'm exhausted, but it's been a lot, this last, oh gosh, these last 2 months have been a lot. Not gonna lie. So, and just staying on top of everything and just, yeah. Usually I'm excited about this market, but usually I'm not already like looking forward to it being over. I, and this one, I am just like, I'm spent. I'm spent. So I'm just like, okay, Lord, just please help me to, be fruitful in it, I guess. So I've fallen asleep on you the last 2 minutes. So no. Oh gosh, that's so funny. And here we used to be super duper late, and now you're falling asleep on me. Oh gosh. Yeah. Well, I am. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. And I appreciate every single one of you. And thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It went really fast, actually. It's already 12 o'clock, so that's pretty amazing. So, but anyway, yeah, we're just at 3 hours. So, and yeah, I got my cowl done. Got that all finished, so I don't have to worry about that. So, anyway. Okay, well, everybody take care. Make sure you're subscribed. Turn on a notification bell so then you catch us the next time. Yeah, so just feel free to join the family. Come in, you know. We're always working on something, talking about something. So just come and hang out. So, okay. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. We will talk again soon. Bye.